Good afternoon, nice people. I am really waiting for the day when I start saying good morning. Yeah, that is a longer pause than I wanted. Um, so, Looking at what more we can do, what more questionable choices we can make, I picked ONGC. Looks nice with a like high 98 IVP. Just a second, let me see what's the IVP for this month for this stock. 20, huh? And then for 98. So it looks still nice. As always, trading view, you need to take a look at how things are moving with this stock. Any news, any big upcoming thingies that I need to be cautious of and stuff. Moving sideways, interesting. Earnings seems good. Dividend of 6, nice. So this is the story so far, and if we see the long run, it seems to be fairly moving in this direction as well. And since it has had a rally, it seems like it is going to be moving sideways. So yeah, seems like a good stock to do what I want to do. Let's just take a change in open interest. Interesting stuff. Seems a little bearish actually, despite going up. In the long run though, interesting. Only 50k OI. Huh? Yeah, okay. This is healthy. This is 4 lakh OI over here. Again, a little bearish actually because there is no much support and a lot of resistance happening. In the short term though, there is 1 crore OI. Karoda. Karoda. 1 crore OI, 1 CR. So compared to that, the further expiry I understand looks very different. Hmm. Yeah, but like the strikes that I'm getting, 240 and 275. Let's see, 240 somewhere around. Okay, interesting. Yeah, here and 275 is chart view. Oh wow, this is much higher. Well, the stock is right here. Yeah, this seems like a nice play. Trading December, right? Yeah, 30 December, both sides. Trying to sell for 1.9. This will not go. Oh, this will. Oh, come on, man. Give me a little. Give me something. This is 1.917. Huh? Come on. If I am trying to, lower my prices, why don't you increase your prices as well? There are 4 orders and there is a lot of quantity. I can do more than one lot in this. Let's go lower. Let's go lower. Yeah, it's sometimes easier to just get things done with. So this is done. Oh, what else do we have here? Coforge, Indigo. Indigo again is a little risky, but yeah, how much risk do you actually have in airlines to be true? Unless a plane crashes suddenly, even in a minor way, then things can take hits suddenly. A plane crash in either sense seems like a fire. The strikes are not there, but I feel there is a liquidity in stocks these days. This is interesting and nice. How much are we getting? 12%. Interesting. Let's see. 12% is nice. I'm not dictated by 12% as much as I'm dictated by how Greeks are done, and 12.21 is on the little bit of the side where I don't want to go for a stock which I have no experience in. IndusInd Bank has, let me check something. IndusInd Bank, because this stock burnt me. This is the stock I had a strangle in, and it went down 28% right over here. So I just want to see how much has it recovered since then. If I had taken delivery, I would have, yeah, I've taken delivery somewhere around here. That would have, put my capital back in locking period for a long while, almost a year at this point, because I still not recovered to this level. If I had done that, I would have spent almost 8 lakhs locked in, and 8 lakh rupees locked in till now has earned me 6% return. Yeah, 6% of 8 lakh. Let me open the calculator. Even if it has given me 4% return, then that means it's 0.04 into 8 lakhs. 32,000. And I lost 80,000 that day. It has not recovered any amount of money as well. Yeah. But in an year, it will definitely give me 0.06 into 8. It will give me 48. So in 1 year as well, it will not be able to recover the amount of loss that I had made on this capital. That is interesting. That is a thought for another day. Basically, what I was trying to see is if it's better for me to take delivery and start selling covered calls. Let's see how much of a covered call will yield me in Indus Bank right now. But then the issue with this issue actually. What if I sell a covered call at this strike 1063? There is no strike. But if I sell over here, it will give me 10640. What is this? 940. 940 is around here. This would have been a very viable play actually, to get delivery and then keep on selling covered calls. If it goes on, at least you recover some amount of money. But given that it has gone sideways, just doing a covered call on 8 lakh rupees for 50-day interval, where is it? 940 and 10,000. I would have done almost. See, now I'm thinking from your perspective, if you this kind of stuff will be boring you. I don't know. I'm not a content creator. I don't think from your perspective what kind of content will appeal to you. This is content. This is what really is happening.
This is what is really happening. So this is on a platter for you. Okay. So if I had done like covered calls, if I had taken delivery of the stock around here, that is 10th of March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 8 months. 8 months, that is 240 days. 240 days, but 50. 240 by 50. So I'm just trying to see if we can recover the amount of money if we just take delivery of a stock which has crashed. Yeah, it's 245.50. Yeah, 4.8. 4 point times into 10,850. But because the IV is high, let's just round it off to 8,000 or something. Would I have made my money back? Nope. 38,400 would have been the almost return on that, but I still would have been at a loss. Markets are efficient. Markets are very efficient. So you taking out money, there is no way you can take out money without taking risk, as far as I understand. Let's move on. Let's see what's happening over here. Bhel, Puri. I've done one of these in Bhel. Why is it so high? I'm sorry, I'm gonna do one thing though. Okay, 0.14. Okay, so what's the strike over here? I'm getting 0.17. Interesting. Seems like a good play. The return is nice. What's the catch? Intensely volatile stuff. This guy might be feeling like a genius right now. 12:30 October, right? 250 target. It has gone up. And he would be like, Maina kehti thi. Oh boy. This stock has gone on a crazy ride, huh? I mean, at any point, if you sell something in this stock, 14 Gen 2, yeah. If I've sold over here to, yeah. Sorry. I'm resuming recording. It just stopped. I think I'm low on storage. This is a right segue for me to say, hit like and subscribe and make me money so that I can actually buy a laptop where I can do recordings with which don't stop. Right? Does it not make sense? No? Just we? Well, okay. Okay, so let's do Nifty 50 first. Fatafat. Let's just get this over with. No point, wasting time. Uh, let's do this. Let's do Nifty 50. Liquid, no, this does not matter to me. Apollo Hospital, nope. Dr. Reddy is still high on, but nope. ONGC we have done. Results have passed. Adani, again, I don't touch it for some reason, and this reason is this. Uh, it's very volatile. It's like a little too volatile, Adani, without giving any decent return for the volatility that it goes through. I don't know. I mean, in my experience, I have not seen it given good returns. Like 10% return is nine, but then the margin is also nine. Pop is fine. What's the issue with Adani? Let's do it if it makes sense. Because otherwise, I'm just being irrational in my fear. Yeah, I mean, it does go through big jumps for I don't know what reason. I'm not in news, and this stock seems like something where you have to be in the news just to make sense of anything at all. मैं ऐसा कर दूंगा तो everything looks sideways, but ऐसे कर दो तो everything looks. They should really give me like percentage wise decrease from the center point. There should be something that would be really interesting. Maybe I can make it. See again this, but this was after earnings. Earnings. Adani. I just don't do anything in Adani. I've never done it. So let me just do Coal India. Nice. This is a nice stock. I really like Coal India. Let's do something in Coal India. Yeah. Let's do things where I like to do things. Then we will go on to explore other stuff. Okay. I have a feeling I'm like a little too cautious. That is a nice thing, but then I'm not getting my money, my time's worth out of these things. Bearish stuff, huh? So it would be wiser for me to just 0.17, huh? And what if we do this 1.14 and 0.14? I'm getting 6% on this. Coal India was very volatile at one point. Now it has softened a bit. Okay. Yeah, right around here it was like, it was going through a rally. Good. Just look at this. What is happening with pale? And is it something that I can... Oh, fuck. It's bound to cool, and this is the new one. Is it the right time to do something in it? Try. Yeah, so this is out. Concord. Yeah, take your time. अरे यार. Okay, they have their results today. 11th November दिखा रहा है यहाँ पे. क्या है? ये सब देख लिया, मुझे ये देखना ही भूल गया कि इसमें लिक्विडिटी है भी या नहीं। इंटरेस्टिंग इधर की साइड है, इंटरेस्टिंग इधर की साइड 0.12 ले लेते हैं, चलो लेट्स प्ले अ लिटिल डिफेंसिव, सीम्स ओके। कितना है इस समय? 20 lakhs के आसपास है आपका इंटरेस्ट इसमें, और फर्दर अवे में 60,000 है। ओवरऑल चेन ऐसी है, सीम्स ओके, मुझे बहुत सही लग रही है चेन एक्चुअली। Greeks are 0.11 and 0.14, 14. Okay, now it's 0.12 and 0.13. Seems fine to me until it doesn't. मैं नंबर 0.20 तो नहीं खींचूंगा नेक्स्ट स्टॉक में, so this is fine. Let's do this. इसका IVP कितना था? 100, या ये भी सही है इस टाइम पे. Let's see if we can get a higher less a little bit. Let's reduce this. Good. I hope, yeah, he's lot. Good, God of him. This is the first time I'm doing Concord. Let's see what else do we have. Dhale is on up. Apollo Hospital is nice. पहले तो liquidity देखते हैं. Let's just check for liquidity first, and then we'll move from there. So there is no liquidity here, so it's useless to look up any other thing. This is an upward trend. Concord seems sideways, but it's fine. Dr. Reddy is enticing. But I didn't do it yesterday, so I'm just gonna let it be. It has results upcoming, so nope. HFCL. HFCL. So here's the thing with sensible, which I like, I don't like. If sector over here is Nifty 50, why can't I filter by Nifty 100? Because right now, all of these stocks, it's pretty good chance that the top one is going to be the least liquid, least most smallest of the companies. So either it's Nifty 50 or it's like all over infinity. I mean, come on, sensible. It just seems hurtful at times. HFCL, why? Because I don't even know half of the company. At least if I can, sort by Nifty 100, I don't have to look into every company, because I know they are reputable in the sense that they have earned being in Nifty 100, so they are good enough. अब HFCL क्या है मुझे कुछ नहीं पता, मुझे नहीं पता कितनी अच्छी कंपनी है, कितना घोटाला चल रहा है, कुछ नहीं पता. मैं पहले बैठ के इसके बारे में पढ़ूं. जस्ट बिकॉज आई रियली डोंट नो कि कहाँ फिट होती है ये. या तो मैं निफ्टी 100 की लिस्ट निकाल लूँ, बेस्ट वही है. अब वो भी मुझे नहीं पता कहाँ मिलेगी, कैसे मिलेगी. HFCL नहीं चाहिए मुझे, निफ्टी 100 स्टॉक चाहिए. चलो ठीक है, सिंप्लीफाइड हो तो चीज़ें आसान रहती हैं. ये लो. अरे भैया, उनकी लिस्ट दे दे मुझे. अब इसको CSV में डाउनलोड करेंगे, ये नहीं कि यहाँ दिखा दें. अब मैं बैठ के इसमें HFCL ढूंढूं, निफ्टी 100 में नहीं है. मैंने कॉन्कोर में कराया, कॉन्कोर है, कॉन्कोर भी नहीं है. बहुत बढ़िया. उससे इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता, लेकिन एटलीस्ट एक लेवल ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाती है कि हाँ ठीक है चलो। इस पर लाइन्स है, वो भी नहीं है। ये लो लाइन्स है, चलो। चलो डॉक्टर रेड्डी भी है। ये सब हटाओ, ये हटाओ। अरे नहीं भाई, रुक जाओ, स्टे ऑन पेज। Yeah, so where were we? Where were we? We are doing this. This is nice. If this is nice, mid cap इसमें लिक्विडिटी नहीं होगी। इंडिया में सेफ चीजों में लिक्विडिटी हो कैसे जाएगी? क्योंकि लो सट्टा लगाओ, लगा दो सट्टा इसमें, लगा दो, देखो लिक्विडिटी, दिखा दो मुझे लिक्विडिटी। जब कितना सही है ये मिड मिड साइज में, अगर आपको करना हो तो। नीचे की साइड लिक्विडिटी नहीं, ऊपर मिल गई तो बैठ बैठ जाओ खाली पुट बेच के, वो भी कैश सिक्योर्ड, ऐसा सॉरी कैश सिक्योर्ड क्या, कैश सेटल्ड। 90% पॉप है इसका। अच्छा खासा रिटर्न मिल जाए इंसान को, ये एक चीज करके हर कोई, anyone doing this can make decent money. But no, you won't get liquidity because it's just 5-10% return at max. It's not like, zero or hero trade. I'm gonna stop my rant. Just focus on stuff. Let's just do one thing. Let's just cut off edit T and see. Yeah, cool. Indigo is something. Asia Motor, PNB Housing. Oh, there's HDFC, AMC. Everything is running slow. Split is coming. I don't know how will it affect. So I'm just gonna let it be. Close this. Mm, What is LICI? Is it the same? Nice. Ah, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice, nice. Please give me liquidity. Please give me liquidity. Yes. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, nice. Ah, nice. Over. Nice. Mm. LTF seems like a. Is it related to? Yeah. Reputable stock, huh? So we downloaded a file. Let's just see if we have LTF here. Larsen Togo का वो नहीं है financial वाला, but like if it's handled by the same company, I feel it's going to be fine. 16 जन को है और ये अक्टूबर में निकला इसका. There's something happened over here. What was it? Hmm. Hmm. This is on an upward trend, no doubt. Uh, Let me see if there is liquidity. It's close parallel. Let me see if I have liquidity in this stock first. What LTI था ना? LTF. I don't think इसमें liquidity होगी वैसे. Okay, we have this strike here, but we have 0.11 here. Okay, I can do with this strike and I can do with 0.9 here. Then this is very wide, but it makes sense to me. It's fine by me. The only issue is if I do 0.15 or 0.09. It's yes, hung of move. And this is downside. If a downside, it will suddenly get into 0.2. And this will reduce to something even worse. And because there is no liquidity here, it will be hard to adjust this stock. Getting in is easy. Getting out might be really, really tough. So I can go wide. I'm happy going extra wide. But then this one, I can't do anything about any of the strikes. Just this or not. 0.11 is safe. This is not then an ideal. This is closer to 0.1. So what's the deal now? 8%, but the capital requirement is again high. 7% is on a lot of capital being locked in. So let's check what is something that I want to check that makes 100% sense. So if I'm doing this and then I need like 60. Okay, I can do this. And we need a lot of cash. Let's check the option chain. 50 lakh is the OI. अरे भैया एक second रुक जाओ. Yeah, 50 lakh is over here. This is very काफी healthy है, like see you can see. कर लो तुम अपना बफरिंग कर लो, मैं तब तक ये देख लेता हूँ. मेरे लैपटॉप में दिक्कत होगी और क्या है. नो डॉय. ये क्या है यार. मेरी इंटरनेट में दिक्कत है. So let me figure this out and then I'll come back.
A few moments later.
Hello, welcome back. So let's see. I'm sorry, I need to check the difference. This is around 50 and this around here is 1. Okay, not bad. And this is 4. That's gonna come away, but then this seems to be going sideways pretty much. And then there is some resistance in the short term. Let's see. They are showing that there is resistance at 300. There is some support all down there. And then this will not change in the long run. There's some of this going on, some of this going on. So this seems to be this indicates that this thing, yeah, consolidation stage. I think this is a nice trade. This can be a nice trade. Not gonna do a lot of lots. Would have preferred something around here, but then this one is little far off. And since it has been on the bull run, I can actually do this 270. It makes little difference. It's 7%, and if I do this instead of this, I get 9%. But then I'm really fucking myself up on the downside. I do have adjustments that can be made on this side. If it goes down, this will suddenly go up and then it will go a lot low and I will have nothing to adjust it with. So I think it's better to just, heat on the side of caution, especially for a stock like it makes little difference. I think 10 points is not much from this to this. It can make hell of a difference actually because this can be the support zone for this one now. 70 to 260. So I'm just gonna do this instead. And yeah, this makes fine to me. The Greeks are 0.1 to 0.09 here, and here it seems 0.09 and 0.11. Yeah, cool. Cool. Let's see if we can get a fill at a decent. Let's start here and let's start here. Obviously, why would you give me what I want? Okay, I'll get a fill here, and I'll get a fill here. Come on, give me a fill. Come on, I want to go lower. I just don't get this. It says 1.7 here and then this. Maybe that got a fill and it was a delay in update. Whatever. Let's just check once again for Nifty 50 opportunities. ONGC I've done. Adani, Asia, Eicher, I don't know. Again, I'm happy to go till 65 here. Then again, there is nothing. What is TMPV? And it has results, so I'm not gonna touch that. So let's go with here 80. अब इतना रिस्क ले रहे हो तो लाइफ फिर अच्छी चीज में रिस्क लो है थोड़ी ना तुम एक से 75 कर देते हैं. Let's do it 75. Let's check if we have like anything respectable as a stock. ONGC is doing something over here with good IV. Making me twitch to use more. Let me see how much of a capital I have left. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I have capital. I have not used a lot of capital. So this is done. Let's just close it. Let's see what we can do something in Nifty or Bank Nifty as well. Let me see the IV. It's 24, which is kill yourself IV. P 0.15 again. So we can do an iron condor in Nifty instead. Biggest losses I've ever incurred have been in Nifty. So I don't know. People say stick to index, and I'm like, the biggest losses have been in Nifty. The IndusInd Bank fell down 30% that day, and I got like 80,000 loss. And Nifty went up 4-5%, gapped up for 2-3 days, and I got a loss of I don't know. It was 2.5 lakh or something. But then I also understand there was a size issue. Nifty, I had done 3 lots, so the difference is similar, and which makes sense because if your strikes are hit when you do something, it definitely makes sense to incur similar amount of losses if you are playing for the similar amount of return. Yeah, so yeah, that makes 100% sense to me. Let's see what's going on in Nifty. 7% return, which is And if I turn it into an iron condor, then again, let's see if it's respecting any kind of. Look at the risk reward ratio. I mean, it just makes no sense to me to deploy capital just to get 1,830 rupees. This makes sense, but then the loss seems a little loss. The pop is 69, which is kind of nice, and half of this will be. I can do one thing. I can let's circle back to this. What are the break evens? So this is 25,130, 2,500 and 2,700. Let's check one thing. 25,100. Let's just do 25,100 first. I don't know if there's an easy way to mark lines. Horizontal line. इसे देख लेते हैं 2700 27,100 somewhere around here. Yeah. So this is the range that we are. इसको नीचे कैसे लाऊं मैं इस पूरे चार्ट को बिना इसको करे भाई तो नीचे कैसे इसको नीचे कैसे लाते हैं इसको आई थिंक इसको अभी भी क्या बोलूं how do I pull this whole thing down around here so that I can see the upside without squeezing it down to this way. So this is what we are trying to do in 27, huh? And on the lower side we have 27 or 25 100, which is this. This has been hit and breached multiple times. So there's kind of a support, but the actual support is around here. We can deploy a greater amount of capital over here, multiple lots, and then on the upside we can do that as well. The biggest it has jumped to is 26, which it did almost hit. And it's trying to do that again, Nifty at its all-time high. Interesting play. Not gonna do it today. I'll do it maybe on Friday. Yeah, maybe on Friday. Meanwhile, let's take a look at other opportunities. So Concord GMR Airport 13th. Okay. What is HFCL? What exactly is HFCL? Digital Network Solutions, 5G Defense, Wi-Fi Optics. Let me try one thing. Let me do this in thinking mode because I don't want a wrong answer. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Britannia is like a good stock, right? We downloaded a list. Is it Britannia here? I think Britannia is in 50. Oh yeah, Britannia is in Nifty 50. Let's take a look at Britannia. मेरा ये है ना कि like even if the stock crashes, if I have to take delivery, I can at least feel good about it instead of regretting it. But इसमें ब्रिटानिया में वही नहीं है. हाँ ठीक है समझ गया भाई. Thank you. लो thank you भी बोल देता हूँ. Thank you. ये लो. यहाँ होस्ट भैंचो नाम ही बता दे मेरा क्या मतलब है. क्वेश्चंस देख लेते हैं. कोई ब्लेंडर तो नहीं चल रहा है उधर. चल खुल जाना. तो जल्दी आराम से खोल. 1-2 दिन ले ले अपना टाइम ले ले. गलत भी बता दे. सब अलग बता दे. जो है वो भी मत बताना. ठीक है कुछ तो गड़बड़ चल रही है. टाटा 1GC. ठीक है चलो. Okay, I need to do something. ये सारे downloaded Excel तो नहीं करूँगा मैं. But I can actually do if I can do downloaded Excel. And then I can do one thing. यार अब तो लोगों के सामने वो पूरा कबाड़ा दिखेगा, कुछ भी पर्सनल तो रह नहीं जाएगा। ऐसे करके डालते हैं। Can you tell me which of these are in Nifty 100? और इसको करो थिंकिंग पे। Give me the names here. चलो कुछ तो है मेरे इस तरीके से। क्योंकि मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं पता इनमें से कौन सा क्या है, मैं कैसे इसमें कर लूं। है ना, मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं पता। मार्केट कैप से कहीं से कर सकता हूँ क्या इसको सॉर्ट? नहीं। PCR, OI, volume, result, IB. I can't do that even. So there is no way for me to find it out. Let me find it out and come back to you. ठीक है, there's no point in making you sit here while I do this.
2 hours later.
Hello. So this is me during editing. I think the issue is that I'm trying to use my AirPods to record in order to produce cleaner sound. But sometimes, I don't know, my suspicion is that AirPods get connected to my mobile phone instead. So sometimes there is just no amount of recording being done. Anyway, so I checked the list and I tried to see which of these stocks have liquidity. Right now I'm pointing that we did an LIC already. Then I did a mother father. I'm sorry, mother father. I'm sorry. Tried to do that joke over here. I don't remember, man, what I said or what I did. And this is exactly why I record these things, so that I remember what I did, what I said. So yeah, you can take a look and I can, or you can just fast forward to, I think 10 minutes later or something. How do I know? I don't know how to edit these things. I don't know where exactly. But it's almost the end. This is the end clip. You can almost forward ahead towards the. Yeah, I know how much you have to forward. So the total clip is 1 hour long. I'm sorry for that, but this is exactly what I do each day. And this process is taking a lot longer. On screen, I'm giving you just the, I'm just checking if I have to do a strangle in this stock, what are the open interest and stuff. I'm trying to take a look. I was pretty happy about having some kind of support and rest. You know the drill. I did actually go ahead and did in Naukri, which I think I regret later, but that's a story for another day. Quite literally another day. So if you want to skip ahead, you can skip ahead by almost, at this point you can skip ahead almost 11 minutes. There is a nice stuff towards the end, which does not have audio, but it's nice to look at. It's something Easter egg kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so this is what I did for Naukri. I'm skipping ahead. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm just sitting there with the cursor on screen. वो भी निफ्टी खोल के बैठा हूँ मैं। भाई कब रियलाइज करेगा तू निफ्टी खोल के बैठा है? मे बी मैं निफ्टी में कुछ देख रहा था, मुझे तो अभी भी निफ्टी खुला दिख रहा है। अच्छा, मैं लोड होने का वेट कर रहा हूँ, ये बहुत स्लो चल रहा था। एंड यहाँ पे आई वाज ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ इंट्राडे वेरिएशन इन नौकरी stock, a lot of range. And then I go back and check how much my break evens are for Naukri, because the stuff is quite volatile intraday wise. Anyway, this is I finally put in the trade. Let me see what do I do ahead, and if something needs voiceover. I can't. Rush ahead. I can't do it. Great. Will spec my ass and call me Judy. I can't skip ahead. I can't do voiceover on the specific parts. The clip is recording in real time. I can't do anything. And it's showing me that I'm speaking too loud as well. Maybe. I don't know. अरे चला जा भाई. हो जा. The fun thing, I have like 2 or 3 gigabytes of space left. You can see the screen, hear me out. I have 2 or 3 gigabytes of space left, and each recording takes, I don't know, like over 1.5 GB. And then editing and compiling all of it together, that again takes this compilation of 1 hour. It has taken around 32 gigabytes of space. And my whole day, I am just trying to go to and fro, trying to I'm just trying to delete stuff from my laptop. This is my whole day. Someone asked me, "What are you doing today, man?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's a good question. Let's circle back." Yeah, that happened. Arey, yeah, it's very hard to deal with beta spread sometimes, but because it's theta decay, because it's money anyways, I don't mind losing a few hundred rupees. Because I'm not fighting for a few hundred, I'm just fighting for the whole theta. So if the stock gives me a little bit of less return, it's fine by me. So I don't mind doing that shit. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. Um, what am I calculating? 100 divided. Oh, I'm trying to calculate the break evens. Yeah, that's what I do here. I'm trying to see how much of the intraday variation. This is 7.3% of intraday variation, which I calculated. And then I should go back and check my break evens. I would have actually not uh, gone through with this trade, but when I came back after the calculation, the call side had sold, so I decided to go ahead anyway. And I'm still learning some stuff. Basically, as much as you gain experience, after a point, you have a pulse over certain stocks, how they behave. Like I know how ITC behaves. I know how Coal India behaves. So there are certain stocks. These are the top from my mind right now. I'm really tired. This is almost 11 o'clock at night when I'm doing this. Yeah, LT is another stock. I mean, when you do enough, you know how these certain stocks behave. So Naukri is the first time for me. Zomato I've done only once. So as you gain experience, you understand how things behave. And I think a lot of what the strategy that I do is dependent on you knowing how things behave and taking risks where appropriate. Yeah. So now what am I doing? What is this stock? I can't see. Yeah, whatever. Torrent Pharma. Okay. I'm just checking if I missed anything. I'm trying to find more opportunities. This month, I really want to do this properly, simply because I want to deploy my capital efficiently and do proper risk. I do always do risk management and stuff. I know what my stop losses are, uh, but I do want to do more. I don't want to do. See, here's the thing. The whole thing that I do, what you see on screen, it's a probability game. It's and a law of large number dictates that the higher occurrences, the more you deviate towards the mean, right? So if I do like 2 or 3 trades, this makes no sense. And I need a large number of trades just so that I get a positive expectancy. Yeah, so that's what this style is all about. You're doing enough number of trades so that in the end, because your probability of profit is higher, even if so, the probability of profit is high. So when you calculate everything in the end, you um, you end up gaining more than you losing. So this is what this is about. It is never going to be out 100% winning rate or something. Right now, I'm just giving some example from Reliance, and the IVP was really low, so there is no point doing anything in it. But it's kind of a very liquid option. Okay, I was making some kind of prediction over here that ITC is going to be probably sideways because it's highly correlated to Nifty. So that's what I was saying over here. Yeah, and it ended up to be the case because if you see Nifty rallied up, so did Reliance recently, and then it went sideways. Now it's going this way. So I don't think right now is the good time to do something in Reliance. If I do something, I mean, the kind of stuff that I do. It's not the right time. But yeah, to each his own. There is no right or wrong in this. It's more of a art and your style of doing things that matters in this kind of strategy. I'm still looking for stuff. Just to be clear, I am doing a voiceover in this section. After the 2 hours later meme, I'm doing a voiceover because for some reason the voice is lost. Yeah. Yeah, and because I'm doing it right now, the voiceover thing, I can give you a perspective on some stuff. Don't try to copy this, okay? Number one, because I'm actually not. This is why I upload a bit later than usual. I upload things a day later because this stuff, if you copy, you might get a positive expectancy few times, but when things start going south, when strangles are hit, when the short strikes are hit, management is a style, and until and unless you practice it, either in draft portfolios or with like a couple of one single lot in 4 or 5 stocks, or even in Nifty 50, you get that experience first, how you manage, how you and more than management, I feel it's a large level of psychology, because often it will happen that you are going in a negative, and then you start feeling, oh, maybe it will come back, I'll just wait it out. So, that kind of stuff. Don't do that. And right now in the screen, what you're seeing, I'm just trying to find liquidity in Sensex, and I find it or find it on one side, but I don't find it on the other side. And that's kind of sad. Actually, I do find it on the other side. I don't remember then what happened. But mostly the issue with Sensex was, I think, the IVP, but I don't know. Yeah, just take a look at the screen and figure it out on your own. This is not important because I did not end up putting any kind of trade in Sensex. I was just exploring stuff. I don't want to sound like a broken clock, broken record. But in the last couple of seconds that I have here, I just want to tell you one thing, that I'm really tired right now. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm really tired today. I think I should go. Struggling with sleep is another thing, huh? So, yeah, I'm just checking stocks and info. Yeah, what I wanted to say was the reason why these videos are long, and the exact reason actually I don't want to edit and don't edit, is because this is exactly what goes on. This is live. This is 100% what goes on. So the reason why I started doing them was so that I just remember I can go back and look at what I did right or what I did wrong. I can learn from it. And I'm just putting it out there in case, someone wants to take a look. That's it. Okay, so now it's the time for me to go. Some pictures are upcoming. Have a look. Okay, and because it's 11 o'clock here right now at the night, so I'm gonna say good night. But have a good time. And yeah. Okay. Take care.